Just being honest. Nothing but the truth, yeah. Nothing but the truth, yeah. Honesty, CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. Just being honest. Nothing but the truth.
Welcome to another episode of
CJ Honesty. Yes.
And you want to start us off with the scripture?
Yes. So today we're going to be talking about forgiveness. We are going to be talking about forgiveness because we have... Okay, people probably wondering, why do we have to forgive so-and-so and so-and-so? And it's very important because it's really for you. So we're going to get into it today about forgiveness. And the scripture today is... I don't know why the drums though.
Wrong button.
How about the no, the magical...
Wow, I can't find
not
it.
the yeah, that.
There
yes,
it is.
Yes. Wow.
I finally found it.
Wow. And how long have we had this?
Forever.
Wait, Sam, you still don't know.
And I still
The
don't know
sound
what the button
effects.
is. Wow.
Wow.
Anyways, Bible scripture.
Yes. There you go. Okay, Bible scripture. It comes from New International Version, Matthew 18:21-22. Then Peter came up and said to him, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many as 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you 7 times, but 70 times 7. Do the math.
Oh.
That's a wow. I haven't done it that much.
And I've heard
I have not done it that much.
Theologians even say that it was really a metaphor. Well, some theologians says it wasn't a literal thing where 70 times 7, where he actually meant, an infinite amount of forgiveness.
Okay, so I took it as literal, like you literally 70
some
times
people,
7.
Some people do take that scripture literally.
I mean, so which one is it though? This is the thing.
That's what theologians argue about that.
Like,
if it's literal or not.
Do you take what the scriptures say literally or figuratively?
Well, that's where you have to actually study the Bible for yourself and know when things are literal and when things are has a deeper meaning to it, or the context around what they're talking about, or even the time that they lived in. Things could mean different words can mean different things. So that's why you have to study to show yourself approved. That's what it says.
Got you. All right.
Yeah, so today we are talking about forgiveness. Wow,
forgiveness. Very important thing to do, right?
Yeah, that's one of the harder things, especially in today's world. It seems like everybody got trust issues, and I think one of the things that's connected with trust issues is forgiveness. Can you forgive somebody?
Mm-hmm. So what is forgiveness?
The definition of forgiveness is a conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of a resentment or vengeance toward a person or group who has harmed you, regardless of whether they actually deserve your forgiveness. So they actually put the word forgiveness in the definition of forgiveness, but okay.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that was the best one we found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, forgiveness is something that's, like I said, with with trust issues and forgiveness, it goes hand in hand. Those are two of the biggest things that I see people struggling with nowadays. I don't trust anybody. I don't have no friends. I don't trust my family. I don't,
I
you
don't
know,
trust a man.
I don't trust
So
a
therefore I'm
man.
gonna be single for the
Yeah,
rest of my life.
I don't trust a woman. And all
Mm-hmm.
those trust issues come from the root of it comes from unforgiveness because somebody hurt you along the
Mm-hmm.
way. So now you have this thing where you're not going to trust anybody anymore because you've been hurt, and that's your barrier.
Mm-hmm.
That's your wall to
Definitely.
protect yourself. And the thing that a lot of people don't realize about forgiveness is that forgiveness is more so for yourself than the other person, because you're holding that in possibly while somebody is possibly going on with their life and don't they might not even know that you're mad at them, or they might not know that you're still mad at them after all those years, and you're just holding it in, and you're just
Yeah.
walking around saying, I'll never date again, I'll never um
Mm-hmm.
hang out with a group of friends again, I'll never give out my some of my business. Some people think that just telling a tad bit of something is telling all of your business. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying tell people everybody all your business, but some people think like you can't even tell your friends anything. You can't conversate about anything. You just go home, straight home, don't talk to anybody. And that comes from a root of uh trust issues, but also that unforgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to forgive that person who you told your secrets to and they let it out to the world. You don't want to forgive that person who cheated on you or
Mm-hmm.
did you wrong. So now, because this man or woman hurt you, now everybody acts this way, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or this man acts like this. So now, I'm just going to s- settle for this kind of man right here because I can't, there's no good man anyway,
Yeah.
or
Mm-hmm.
um this man hurt me in this way. So now I'm going to basically not just settle, but now I'm not going to be with anybody,
Mm-hmm.
and same vice versa with men. They think that women are this way or that way, or this woman did this to them. So now you're not going to put yourself out there anymore. You're not going
Mm.
to put your feelings out there anymore. That's what a lot of men do. They don't put their feelings out there like that because um, they've experienced women
Mm-hmm.
not allowing, well, telling them that they can express themselves like that, and then they turn around and use it against them. So that's that, and then say, "Oh, I'll never do that again." It sounds like trust issues, but the deep rootedness of that is unforgiveness.
Yeah.
You haven't forgiven that person for
Mm-hmm.
doing that to you. So now you're going your whole life saying, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that,
Mm-hmm.
all because somebody in your past did something to you that you can't let go. Now you're hindered from blessings, you're hindered from putting yourself out there to be prosperous, from having relationships, not just
Mm-hmm.
relationships romantically, but relationships as in friends or relationships with people in general, because we need human intimacy, you
Yeah.
know.
And
So
and I want to piggyback on what you're saying about like how people can't get over someone hurting them in the
yeah.
past. So they have a hard that's why they have a hard time trusting people, and I can honestly say, to be transparent, that I've been someone who don't have trust issues, not just for in romantic relationships but also like with friendships and stuff.
Hmm.
Like with people, like becoming friends with someone, I have to warm myself up to someone before I open up to them. So that's just how I am. I don't trust people right off the bat. I have to build that with them.
Hmm.
So that's how I am when it comes to with with people and all that. And I've been through. I want to share some experiences with me forgiving or someone with forgiveness in general.
Mhm.
You know, um so I was with someone, and this is in regards to a romantic relationship. And I don't yeah. Why did you do that? That is in the past, John. Now that's more for you. The other one was like "Da-na-na-na." That one. Oh no.
Oh,
That one. That
I'm
one.
trying to find them.
It's that one. That's the correct one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so I was with someone. We were together for what, 3 years, and I really hurt him real bad.
Mm.
And after we talked about and what I did.
So wait, how's this gonna come up as you forgiving him?
No, listen. No, listen. This is for him, not for
No,
me,
we're listening. We're
technically.
listening. Yeah.
This is what he went through. So
Mm-hmm.
even though we talked about what I did and we moved on from it, I don't think he fully forgave me because he kept bringing it up. So that was just, I'm just using that as an I can't even
example.
talk.
Yeah.
Wait, I was using that as an example
Yeah.
to say that people have a hard time, even when they say they are over something, they really not. If they keep bringing it up, they're not over it, and they didn't forgive you. Even if they also do it in a joking way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I was going through with someone else when it came to someone forgiving me. Now, on the vice versa, with me being forgiving someone, I can honestly say that it's hard for me to forgive people. I'm still working through that. I'm not going to just say I'm 100% I forgive right away. Like, no, I'm not going to act like I do. So I can say maybe one time forgiving someone would be like, actually I had to forgive some people in the past, like from the past, even though they're not in my life anymore. Like with some people I was friends with, I forgave people who did certain things to me when I was with someone at the time. With someone I used to be friends with, she got in my face. I've forgiven her for that. Even though we don't talk anymore, that doesn't mean I have to accompany myself or be in their company with each other.
Yeah.
I can separate myself from them and still forgive them. So that's what some things I've been through. Just a couple of things. How about you? With forgiving, like, how were you before, or have you changed, or you still have a hard time with it, or like, how are you with forgiveness? Are you still working through it?
I would say, if I had to think back on forgiveness, I guess um mm, getting into a lot of fights in middle school,
Yeah.
and that could be a part of forgiveness as well, because you're fighting the person because of how they treated you, being bullied or whatever, so if you're being bullied or if you're fighting because, yes, basically because of those reasons,
Mm-hmm.
that's unforgiveness right there. You're not forgiving the person, you know um if they, tarnishing your name or something like that. I mean,
Oh yeah.
anything like that. But specifically for me, it was fighting. So I didn't give people no kind of chances with, um, when it came to bullying.
Mm-hmm.
I just straight up fought. Whereas now, um, I'm very mild mannered when it comes to, somebody. I guess how the young. I don't know if people still say that, talking out the side of your neck or something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's an
So
old
yeah,
school
oh,
way
that's
of
old
saying.
school. But I said that because I don't know what they say now. So
That
yeah,
that means that just shows we getting older, John.
yeah. So if somebody's talking like crazy to me or wild to me, and it's just for no reason at all, I don't react the same like I used to, and that comes from putting myself into a mindset of, what did this person, maybe they had a bad day, and that's why
Mhm.
they're talking to you a certain way, and it might appear like it's directed towards you, but they could have just, you know, um, had something at the house that was bad,
Mhm.
and now they're taking that energy and putting it on you, and that's not an excuse, but
Mhm.
again, that does come from unforgiveness or looking at it, forgiving that person for the way that they're acting towards you,
Mhm.
seeing if you can have empathy for that person, putting yourself in that person's shoes and saying, okay, is there, yes, this is wrong, and yes, they shouldn't be acting this way towards me, but is there something else that could possibly be going on in their life, so
Mhm.
everybody is not able to turn the off switch on, off switch off, from if they're going through something. Uh, maybe they got into an argument, maybe they got into a fight when they was at home. Maybe they can't pay their bills. Maybe they
Mhm.
lost their car. They haven't
Yeah.
eaten anything. You don't know people's lives. So when they come to you with that attitude for no reason, and you
Oh yeah.
haven't done anything to them, it's probably something personal in their life. And I've learned not to take people's
Mm.
uh, attitudes and bad behaviors personally, and I've
Mhm.
learned to forgive in that way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Actually, I over a couple of years now, I've learned to not take things personal,
Hmm.
and because I guess you can say I care,
Yeah.
and when I care about someone or something, I do take it personal.
Mm.
So I just learned, yeah, you just don't know what someone's going through, and that they're not intentionally trying to hurt you. So if they say something to you don't like, don't take it personally. That's the thing. I think a lot of people nowadays are in their feelings too much to even
Hmm.
try to forgive someone else.
Well, everybody thinks everything is about them
Hmm.
nowadays too. Everybody, no, it's not too many people walking around with empathy now.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
it's all about them. They think it's personal, or people aren't really. Everybody has an attitude where get out of my business. This is my business kind of thing. Where back in the
Mm-hmm.
day, you could kind of talk to everybody with somebody that you could lean a shoulder on and tell them what you're going through and all that. And you could talk to your neighbor. Your neighbor, look, just like back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
your neighbor would have literally have their front door open. Forget locking your door. They had the front door wide open, and you can
Wow.
just walk right straight in. You know,
See, I wish
So,
I grew up during that time.
yeah,
I bet that was the best times.
yeah. And now we lock our doors. You
Yeah.
know, because we got to watch out because you got to be careful because you can't trust anybody.
Yeah, you can't.
Same
Yeah.
thing. Same thing with you know, um, speaking with people. Everybody got the thing where stay out of my business because you hear that a lot because or no, everybody got trust issues. Nobody trusts one another, and the trust issues comes from unforgiveness. Of how other people somebody mishandled you when you did trust somebody to tell them your
Mm-hmm.
business, when you did trust
Yeah.
somebody to um console yourself into them
Mm.
about this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm going through, and that person hurt you in
Mm-hmm.
a way, and now you can't trust nobody, and my business this and my business that. you
I
know,
mean,
and
I could say some things that I've been through even recently with people, and excuse me, how like some people just throw things in your face, right? You have to forgive those people as well.
mhm,
Because but I still have I'm still working on it, John, because I still have reservations about doing
mhm,
saying or doing certain things
mhm,
with people I don't know like that.
yeah.
So I'm working on it. I'm working on forgiving more.
Well, yeah. Whether
I don't hold grudges though. I do move
yeah,
on, but
yeah,
moving forward, I can admit that I have my reservations.
mm,
Yeah, it's a it's a defense mechanism just to protect myself.
mm,
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like sit here and be like I'm a forgiving person. I'm not gonna act like I am because
mm,
I'm just saying I'm still working through this
mm.
for being forgiving person here.
Well, yeah. Um, whether you are saved or whether you are
Not saved.
not saved, you are an
Mhm.
unbeliever.
Mm-hmm.
You still unforgiveness is still an important thing. Um,
You
it's
mean
very
forgiveness?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, unforgiveness or forgiveness. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's an important thing. Because whether you're not unforgiveness or whether if you're not forgiving somebody, that like we stated, that stays on you. You're the
Mm-hmm.
one that's walking around, bitter
Yeah.
and mad and can't talk to nobody, can't do this, can't do that. You're the one that's stalling yourself from potentially getting a business deal,
Mm.
from potentially getting a better job, from potentially meeting your soulmate, from potentially meeting somebody who you need to meet, um
Mm.
to put yourself in a bigger circle or a better circle where it involves you fulfilling your dreams and what you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to do in your life. you know you can miss that opportunity because you are not opened enough,
Mm-hmm.
you know to speak about different things in your life, and you could also miss opportunities where you can make an impact on somebody, um to know that what you go through or anything like that's going on in your life, you can impact somebody else in a great way, or you never know who you're talking to,
Mm.
but because you don't want to open up and it's nobody's business and stuff like that, you stay in your circle of just yourself alone,
Ooh, who wants to be alone though?
Mhm.
Even though people preach about on social media, I don't care about I'm gonna just stay single forever. You know, they lying.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they because they
most
don't
people,
forgive that person that hurt them.
yeah,
That's where it comes from.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
the people that who talk about being single and, oh, I'm happy being single. If you have to post that, to me, in my opinion, that's like you almost trying to convince yourself, that you happy.
Yeah, because
You know.
why are you announcing that
Yeah.
for everyone to know?
Well,
It's
it is.
not that important, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, it's way more important stuff going on in the world, and you keep talking about that.
Yeah.
Like, do you like really? If you really want somebody to just meet somebody, just go out there. Okay, stop talking about it. It's a
Mhm.
pet peeve of mine. Actually, it's annoying. I'm gonna just say it's annoying.
Mhm.
Do you have anything else to talk about? Please, please.
Mhm.
I'm serious. I'm so serious. I mean, I follow like people like that, but I'm just praying for them. I'm gonna continue to pray for them because at the end of the day, they need, guidance. They need someone to to just get over some things, just to heal. That's what it is. That's what it
Yeah.
is. I was never broadcasting my status like that. I mean, I would say I will put captions here and there, but I won't be like, "Oh, I'm single club or whatever." I'm just like everybody know
Mm.
I'm single. I put it on I change my status for the most part. I mean, I keep everything updated.
Mm,
You know, I don't have to do all that, but
mm,
yeah, I don't be announcing it. I just think it's a little bit too much, overwhelming.
mm.
Who wants to see that all day?
Right.
Yeah, but it's because they haven't forgiven that person that hurt them, so and that's why they feel the way they do. They not healed. They need some healing. Get some therapy, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. We got a little bit more to talk about on part two of forgiveness. And we want you guys to
Talk about what you've been through with your forgiveness, your journey with forgiveness. Hmm.
yeah, like, comment and subscribe on YouTube, and then on Instagram.
Yes, we need to keep these comments going.
Yeah, definitely comment and tell us what you guys think.
Hmm.
Even if it's criticism, what can we do better on the show? What would you like to be heard? Or any suggestions? We are all open. Anybody that wants to actually come on the show and
Yes.
just DM us or
DM or
email
email at
us.
cj.honesty9192@gmail.com.
You want to say that one more time? That was
Oh wait, that
fast.
was too fast. Okay, cj.honesty9192@gmail.com.
Yes.
I know I talk fast sometimes. I need to slow down. Thanks for
So that's
reminding me,
that
John.
that's our info.
Mhm.
We definitely, as you can see from, what was that? The first season, I don't think we didn't even have a camera.
We
So now we have a
didn't.
better camera, we got better
Yes.
microphones,
We have
but
better lighting.
yeah,
Mhm.
but even as we go, moving forward, we're gonna have better and better stuff as we move forward, as time
Yeah.
goes on. So, like we said, you know, we want to just pour into people.
Mm-hmm.
We want to pour into people and want to also give a platform where people have a mind to speak, and you know, uh, where people can come on and give ideas on how we can be healed as a nation and as a people.
Yeah.
You know, as um, as people who are believers, as people even as
Yes.
non-believers, as just in general, just being healed.
Especially, I just thought about something, but this is gonna be a whole nother topic. But just saying, forgiveness is the first. Forgiveness is part of healing.
Yeah.
Like even with how we feel, how some black people feel about white people, racism and all that. That's for kind of we gotta
Yeah.
move on, heal.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So this has been another episode of
CJ Honesty.
Peace and God bless.
Just being honest, nothing but the truth.